one of the very important, in my mind, inkjet providers or OEMs is the Japanese company Screen. And Screen will, of course, be one of the premium partners at Hunkeler Innovationdays. And right now I have the honor and pleasure to talk to Tai from Screen Europe. Tai, welcome to INKISH.
Yeah, thank you very much for your invitation.
Every time I meet you, you are always busy.
True.
Is that just part of how Screen is working? Because basically you develop new technology all the time, you upgrade existing technologies, and I see your technology with a lot of printing companies, both in Europe and the US. So what is the formula for success?
That's quite good and interesting question for us. And as you might know, we have been helping this graphic arts industry for a long time. And used to be, of course, still, we are supplying CTP equipment. And our core root is prepress. So also used to be, we sell some scanner, that kind of things. So our core technology is that graphical arts things. Then, yeah, I don't say it's formula, but we use these core technologies for our inkjet devices, and fortunately, our device has good reputation from the customer in the market. So, yeah, only one formula is listen to the customer and to provide the best solution for the customer.
But to me, that sounds like a very good formula, because I mean, legacy and understanding of everything from the, let's say, from the photographic perspective of a scanner to how you image your ink on paper and the print heads and all these kind of things, and listening to the market is probably one of the reasons why you are successful, because you have sold a lot of machines, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we have several products, but customer's situation is completely different from customer to customer. So, of course, our machine, if it fits completely to the customer's production, fine. But there are always some small differences we see. So we need to first talk with them, listen to them, and after understanding customers' details, we can provide the best way for their production. So, yeah, in the end, if the customer is successful, yeah, it is most important part. So to achieve that goal, we'd like to work together, and for that, definitely our core technology will be the good element for them. So like that. It's not formula, but yeah, in that way,
it's just an expression. It's just an expression, because basically all the things you do seems to have given you a success in the market. One of the things you mentioned now that I'm curious about, you say that you follow the customer till they are successful. Does that mean that after a machine has been installed, that you also spend a lot of time with the customer, making sure that it fits its purpose?
Yeah, exactly. So, generally speaking, always we see a lot of opportunity with customers. For example, now some printing company print something with offset. Then, if they'd like to move from offset to digital, we help it. But also sometimes with digital technology, they can also create some value-adding product. So always we are open. So if they can come up with some fantastic idea for the future, then also we need to help them in a little bit different way. So that continuous communication is, I think, the key for more success, to be more successful.
And I think that probably most people know this, but I can't help think about you were relatively early players in the inkjet market, but you were, I think, maybe the very first that were able to produce inkjet machines that could print on almost all types of paper without being any pre-coating.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would say we are the top runner in that field, and we had been struggling with it Of course, we understand inkjet could be a future, but there was limitation in terms of like a paper choices. Then successfully we somehow developed that game-changing SC ink. So in that way, now customer has a lot of choices in terms of papers. Then in the future, of course, offset definitely great technologies, but we need to combine digital and offset analog press technology to have more, sustainable printing for the future. Then in terms of that, if customer can utilize offset paper for digital and for offset as well, it would be really efficient. So that is why SC ink has been accepted by the market very favorably. I think so too.
But that is of course true. But I was also thinking that when I look at the output of your presses, even though with the SC ink, the quality and the densities are very high, because sometimes it's like if you print on all kind of substrates, maybe you jeopardize a little bit on the densities or the resolutions or the ink coverage, but it doesn't seem that it's a big problem for you. So the SC ink has definitely solved all these kind of issues. One of the things I would like to talk to you about, and maybe also try to understand, because and it's I accept that I'm stupid, so bear with me, okay?
No.
The core model of your inkjet devices in the commercial space is the 520. But when I saw the 520 the first time, compared to the 520 that I see today, you have done a lot of changes, but it's only small letters that have been extended to the name. So now it's 520SX or HD or whatever it is. And I was just wondering, is it just iterations, or is it really more like revolutions in your development?
So you mean thinking about our product name?
Yeah, because I was thinking, if I was thinking from a marketing perspective, okay, we have a 520 here. Next time we have a 521 and we have a 522, and then you basically understand that, okay, this is a new machine. But when you have just an extension to an existing name, I understand it's the size of the cut sheet, of course. But I was just wondering, how big differences have you developed into at Hunkeler Innovationdays, you're going to show, what is it, the 520 what? What is it called?
We call our new product name Truepress Pack 520p.
Yeah, but you have the other 520, right?
Yes. So I think it's quite a good time to talk about our product lineup and also product name. So
let's do that. Let's do that.
Yes.
Take it away, my friend.
Yeah. And, first of all, our product name 520, and we have also the product name Truepress Jet L350 in label digital printing. And each machine has figures 350, 520, and this means width of the paper which the machine can handle. So,
I got that.
520. We have several product ranges in 520 area. But a 520, first of all, the paper width which we can use in 520 series. Then we have, generally speaking, 3 different models. 4. One is 520 HD, and we develop it mainly for high quality direct mailing printing and also for commercial printing world. And our SC ink can be used with this 520 HD. So this is quite high-end market model for commercial printing, etc., etc. Then we have another product named 520NX. This is mainly for transactional printing and direct mail printing. Our first generation product named Truepress Jet 520, only 520. This was developed in 2008 or something like that, long time ago.
Okay.
And it was meant only for transactional printing. Then this NX is a successor of that model. So mainly it is used for transactional printing, and sometimes also it is used for book printing as well. Then we have another product which we are launching, Truepress Pack 520p. This is relatively new product, not relatively, completely new, brand new product. And as you can see, we also do see a big rise of demand in paper flexible packaging area. So this machine is for that area, like a KitKat outside bag or some, paper packaging. So this is the third machine. Then last one is Truepress Jet 520 HD Mono. So this is a part of HD
black and
series.
white thing.
Yeah, this is a black and white machine. We just have like a monochrome ink set only. So generally speaking, those four is our 520 product line.
Okay, and that was good for me to know, because I was under misunderstanding that it was like iterations of equipment, but it's basically segmented to different markets. That's how it should be understood. Okay. See, I learn, and I learn a lot from having all of these interviews, because I don't have time to read brochures, right?
And this is definitely good timing for the market as well to notify again what is our product, what our product is.
And when people come to you at Innovation Days in Lucerne in just like 2.5 weeks or something like that, they will be able to see a couple of machines. Of course, you said the new 520P will be shown for the first time in Europe, or the first time in general?
Actually, we exhibited it as a prototype in the other show in Germany last year. Okay. But this is a kind of first show to exhibit it as a kind of our official.
And you said it was intended for flexible paper-based packaging. That's really nice. So that is basically something that is extremely valuable for brand owners that want to move away from plastic into paper-based printing, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So of course, to reduce the amount of plastic is a common kind of issue for all over the world people. Then, but at the same time, stock waste is also another issue. Then digital printing should be the one answer for somebody to achieve both, reduce the amount of plastic and to reduce the stock waste. Then it's more sustainable and more greener, I think. So, well, sorry.
No. So, I mean, that's great. So, because you touch on something that is extremely important when we talk about the sustainability, that you say that one thing is, of course, the reduction of plastic or eliminating plastic. The second thing is that you only print what you need, which is like extremely important, of course. And then maybe the last and maybe more important thing is that now brand owners have a choice to move, so you can drive a direction by having paper-based flexible packaging. So is there any limitation, or can you convert basically all kind of plastic products into paper-based flexible packaging, or is there still limitations?
Yes. So of course, thinking about packaging, we need to understand what kind of functionality is needed. For example, if inside is chocolate, we need to have the layer for oxygen barrier, and also we need to have the functionality to protect inside chocolate from water or moisture. So in order to fulfill these kind of requirements, we need to understand what kind of layer and what kind of material we need to use. So
sorry to interrupt you. Is that something that you add in the printing process, or is that something that depends on the substrate that you buy?
It really depends on production procedure. Of course, lamination process can be at before printing or after printing, but also some paper supplier offers such functional paper substrate which already has that kind of layer. So what printing company should do is just print. But some converter can do some lamination just with paper and the lamination as well. So it really depends on production.
But so you don't eliminate plastic entirely. You basically say that part of the product can now be using paper-based kind of thing, but the barrier still needs to be some kind of, as you say, safe, food safe. So basically, you will still need some kind of layer. I thought that maybe you were adding, let's say, bioplastic or a new varnish on the inside that could, revolutionize the world. But still, great initiative and great idea. When you came up with the idea of doing this, is that something that is driven by a demand in the market, or is it something that you say, okay, we do this, we believe in it, and then we see how the market appreciate the product?
My answer is both. Of course, during our marketing research stages, we do see such demand. But I think because of COVID, that trend is getting more rapidly. So then that match completely our like beforehand marketing research. The outcome was completely correct. Then now we are launching that product.
Fantastic. Will you have some really nice print samples in Lucerne?
Yeah, exactly. So as a screen, of course, we'd like to promote 520 PAC 520p for the packaging world. But at the same time, we don't stop our attempt for further digitalization in commercial printing, direct mail printing world. So we do have sample for PAC-P, but also at the same time we will exhibit 520 HD Plus with inline cut and stack line supplied by Hunkeler. So that's also, I think you can enjoy very good quality and high productivity at really automated production as well.
And we will actually, in the weekend before Innovation Day starts, we will come to the screen booth to film your technology and talk to you guys, so we can show all the people that cannot attend Innovation Days that they can see that already Monday morning it will be ready. So, but I see it before them, so just be aware of that, right?
You have a privilege.
So, Tai, going to Lucerne and going to Innovation Days, are you excited about that?
Definitely. So, as Green Europe, this last Hunkeler Innovation Days were 2019, so 4 years ago. So we have been eager to show something, and finally we have the opportunities to show our new solutions. So we are definitely looking forward to being there.
And it seems like a lot of people are like really looking forward to go there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Of course, before being there, we need to do a lot of things, but we are really happy to be there.
So the machines that are going to be on your booth, do these come directly from Japan, or do you already have them in Europe?
Most of them we have had those already in Europe. So so we are ready.
So you're not nervous for any containers dropping in the ocean or anything like that?
Always something happened just before exhibitions. This is my experience. So I'd like to watch everything carefully. But at this moment, I'm not so nervous.
Okay. But to be honest, isn't that part of the Japanese culture that you check, and then you go back and check one more time just to be 100%?
Yeah, exactly. That's Japanese culture, but as you know, I have been staying in the Netherlands for 3 years or something. So I'm getting quite like a westernized, Europeanized. So I don't do check so much now.
Just imagine how a culture shock you will get when you get back to Japan, right? That would be a tough one, right?
And like a reverse culture shock, I would have.
Precisely. Tai, it was great to talk to you here on INKISH. Thank you for your taking a time here Friday afternoon for participating and sharing your knowledge. It's great. I look forward to see you and your team at Innovation Days. So have a safe trip when you go there. And once again, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for the time.